your desk, back to the sofa, whatever, and we feel amazing after. We're going to take it down on the mat. Yes, Rachel's in the house. Hello. Woo. We're going to take it down onto the mat to get ourselves nice and warm. If you've got your Fitbit, set it up. You can pair it up with the screen and see where the heart rate is at as we go through. Is everybody ready? I can hear the screams. Here she is. Hear the screams through the camera. And we're going to start on the mat. Into that all-four position, into our cat-cow. So nice big push away from the floor. Feel that arch in your back. And then nice big pull. Take a little bit longer in each position if you need to. You might have one area which is a little bit stiffer, so use your warm-up to get your body nice and ready for our total body session. Remember what weights you've lifted, reps you've done in the last few weeks. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to step up into that high plank and take a big step through. I want you to give that knee a little bit of a push out, really feel that hip open up. We're around the world today. We are global, we are worldwide. Let us know where you're calling in from. And we're going to drop elbow down to toe. Take a nice big reach up for 3. Big reach. 2, 1, and we switch. Nice big step up. You can drop the back knee if you want. It doesn't matter. This is our warm up. A nice big drive. Lovely. We've got Susanna in the house. Daisy, Catherine, Matt, Mariah, the crew, Rach. Elbow drops. Nice big reach up. Feel that stretch out through the chest. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to step back, walk all the way up to our feet, tap our toes, take a nice big reach up. Come to the front of your mat, stand wherever you feel comfortable. We're just going to roll those shoulders out. 3, 2, 1, and switch direction. We want to make sure the body is prime and prepped and ready to roll. Good. 3, 2, 1. Also enjoy the chill before it gets a little bit sweaty. We go into our forward lunge. Just a forward lunge to start. Drop that back knee on the floor. Load through that front leg. We're going to add that rotation. Nice big twist of our torso. Whatever leg is leading, we twist through. Waking up the pillar, the core, whatever you want to call it. Getting ourselves ready to go. One more lunge. We step back. We're going to stand at the front of our mat. Drop our right knee down on the floor. When I say up, we're going to lift that leg up an inch. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, up. We hold. 10, 9. Whoo, feel the legs wake up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, we switch. Back leg on the floor, we come up an inch. 3, 2, 1, up. 10. Really push that front foot through the ground. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we drive up. We're going to drop down into our low squat. Elbows inside the inner thighs. Feel that nice big stretch out. Shake out, good. When you're ready, again, nice big open up. Chest, legs, everything ready and warm. We switch. 2, 1. Hold on to those ankles. Bum goes up, we hold here. Enjoy this position. Feel the hamstrings stretch out, let your neck relax. We start to pick up that heart rate because we want that blood flow to go through the upper body as well. Opposite hand to opposite foot. 10 seconds here. Good. A little bit quicker if we can. Feel the lower back stretch out as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring yourself up to stand and we shake it out. We're going to take it into that nice little jog on the spot. A little bit quicker at home if you can. Good. We want to get the arms and legs moving. We're here for 10 seconds. We've got 3 practice push-ups, then we're boom, we're in, we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we breathe. Last time on the mat before we start our first set. We're all going to start in our high plank position. We're going to slowly release ourselves to the floor. 3 times, boom, warm, nice and done. Hands are under the shoulders. We go down. 3, 2, 1. Release your hand. Get back up however you want. 3, 2, 1. Release, last one. Slowly down. 3, 2, 1. Release, we breathe. Is everybody a little bit warm? Hopefully. We are gonna go through our first half of the session today, which is a lower body, and the second half is an upper body. Our working time is 40 seconds on and 20 rest. We're gonna transition from move to move, 3 rounds of all the moves. I'm gonna demonstrate in the break what we're gonna do, how long we're gonna do it for, and from there you can decide what weight you wanna use. I've got a set of dumbbells out, which I'm gonna use for all my moves. If I find one easier, harder, I'll either double up, slow down the movement, or add a few extra kind of pulses reps. Do what works for you. Time under tension is gonna get the best that we can out of this session. Our first move is our goblet squat. So you're gonna have the weight up at your chest, kettlebell, dumbbell, slowly down, full 90 degrees, slowly up. If you wanna make it harder, you'll front rack that position. If you've only got your body weight, slow up. We're gonna start that first 40 seconds on the clock. Is everybody ready? In 3, 2, 1. 40 seconds on. We go down. We drive up. 40 seconds is going. Lovely. We work for 40. We're aiming for kind of 8 to 10 reps. So working our way through the weeks. The less reps in the time means the slower we go down. The more we feel the legs load, the more we feel the movements we're doing. After the 3rd round here, it's gonna be spicy, good. 10 seconds. Full on lower body round. We get the lower body done first, always. 3, 2, 1, we break. Move number 2 is our reverse lunge. We can go goblet again, or weights by our side. We're gonna alternate lunge, okay? I'm gonna go for the double weight. In 8 seconds we go. Make sure that front foot is flat to the floor, back knee down nice and low. We are on. Move number 2, let's go. We're gonna alternate legs. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can do one side for 1 round. Get that back knee nice and low. Feel the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads. If 2 weights gets a little bit too much, we drop a weight. We try and keep working for the 40. The good news is we do this 3 times. You're gonna know the moves, so you don't have to listen to me chat as much. Good. Nice big drive. Lower body, if that weight's right, you're gonna feel that burn now. 2, 1, we break. Legs should be nice and warm. We've got our Romanian deadlift. Single kettlebell, double weight. Soft bend in the leg. Tuck our chin under. We slide, we power up. Now moving more posterior chain. Back of the body. Chris is in the house. Hello, Chris. Yes. We are on. Slide. Feel the hamstring. Remember, we're aiming for our 8 to 10 reps. 8 reps. 40 divided by 8, that is 5 seconds per repetition. If it's your first time training, perhaps aim for those 10 to 12 reps. See how you feel. Chin stays tucked under. Feel the hamstring drive. Last 10. Got 2 more lower body moves. Then we know all the moves. Last one. And we breathe. Who wants to lay on the floor? We have got our glute bridge up next. We're gonna pop the weight on our hips. If you've got a barbell, lucky you can use that in that hip thrust position if you want back loaded on the bench. We're gonna squeeze through the glutes. Heels on the floor. We lay flat, we drive up. Squeeze down, straight back up. Push your heel into the ground. Feel the hamstrings. Glutes, squeeze. I always find that first round is a bit like, oh, this is so easy. And then the more we get into it, the more we feel what we're working. Lovely. As soon as you're down, straight back up. We get the squeeze, we get the hold. 15 seconds, we've got 1 more move. Then we go back to the top to that second set. Good, big drive. If your weights are too heavy, change as we go through. Good. 4 done, 1 to go. we have our lateral lunge up. We're gonna do half on one side, then I'm gonna tell you that halfway mark. Goblet position or double weight. We step out. Imagine you're sitting on a little chair behind you. Little picture, so we wanna go through the heels again. I'm gonna go goblet. 2, 1. 20 seconds, big step up each side. I will be your timer. If your eyes aren't on the screen, because you're so concentrated on the session, I'm gonna give you that shout out. We've got Michael in the house. Yes, Michael, hello. Good afternoon. One more. We step in, we switch. Lateral. Does one side feel a little bit looser than the other? Have you got a bit more depth? Maybe. Each rep, we should be able to feel a bit more of a stretch on that inner thigh. 3, 2, we break. One round done. Now we know the moves. Sip of water if you need to. We go back to that goblet. Lovely crew, we are back in. Goblet squat, front rack squat, body weight squat. 3, 2. Aiming for 5 seconds per repetition. My counting isn't the greatest. I'm trying to line myself up with that seconds timer. I want to get 8 controlled reps, but we don't include the pause stand at the top. Try and keep it nice and fluid. Down, slowly back in. Feel the load. Feel what you're working. Hips go back, grip that foot into the floor. We're doing great. I can imagine we're all doing great anyway. 3, 2, 1, we break. 20 seconds. Heart rate will be up a little bit. We're working lower body with quite short breaks. Again, less repetitions if the weights are heavy for you. I'm gonna go for that double reps. Because we've done the alternating legs, we're gonna go just right side for this set. You'll see what's going on now. Carefully pick up, right leg for that whole set. Susanna, Catherine, Daisy, Rach, Mariah, Matthew, Michael, are we ready? A full 40 seconds one side. I'm not sure why we're doing this. This is gonna burn. We're gonna get more load. Keep that nice flat back. Just think about getting through it. Think about what you're working, where you're working, what we wanna get out of the session. 10 seconds, strong. Lovely. Grip that foot flat. Last repetition. We breathe. Hopefully you went with the right leg, so we know on the last set we can do the left. If you did left, remember that so you can switch. We breathe, we get ready for that Romanian deadlift again. We're on in 8 seconds. I'm gonna go double. If you've got that kettlebell, please feel free to go single. 3, 2, slide. Feel the stretch, tuck your chin under. I feel with this move, especially if you're kind of office-based, desk-based, no matter what weight you use, you feel the hamstring, even body weight. In a warm-up, good morning, whatever. We should feel the back of that leg, yes. Nice. Control down. Keep that spine. Align. We're nearly there. 3, 2, 1, we break. Who wants to lie down? We go glute bridge, round number 2. Again, hip thrust. If you've got a bench, chair, whatever, you can raise your upper back on that and you can pop a barbell weight on that so you'll get a little bit more range in that dip. We are on in 3, 2, 1. We squeeze up, we dip down. Do you know what also is great for this? Our mini bands, glute bands. If you've got one, put it around your knees for all of our moves minus the lunge and the curtsy. It should feel pretty good. It's gonna add that little bit more tension. But again, it's Monday. Are we feeling super fresh or are we just here to hang out, get our consistency, get that session in? Not everybody can give it 100% every day, or that 100% level does change. We're tired, we're dehydrated, we're hungover, we're whatever. We're never gonna have the same circumstance every single day. 2, 1. I could really feel my glutes on that set. We breathe. We're gonna go the same for our laterals. 20 one side, 20 other. We've got Diana in the house. Diana, we haven't started the session. We were waiting for you to arrive. But she's here now. So we can all start training. 3, 2, 1. Into our lateral. Yes. Nice big push. My mobility, I'm gonna admit, isn't great. People who practice this move, gymnastics, yoga, will be able to get way lower than I can. I need to practice more. We'll start the suffering, yes. And we switch. Lovely. Diana, you've got a leggy half to start. Then we move on to upper. We're getting the full area of the legs. Remember, I'm on camera. If I was in the gym, I'd probably go a little bit heavier and I'd be sweating and puffing way more, you know? So work at a rate where you're like, whew, last rep, I can't do any more. That's where we build that muscle mass. We've got one more set. Front rack, goblet, back squat, whatever you want to do. 5 seconds, we go last round in. I feel like we've flown through this, no? Massive break, let's go. Slow. We drive, last time here. Try not to lock your knees out at the top. Soft bend, think about that core engaged as we work. I also feel like perhaps when you train alone, the reps are always a little bit quicker. Sometimes the sets are one less, right? We've all been there. Write your plan down, get your 3 working sets in, get to your second set and like, oh, I'm done. Which is why it is a bonus that we're all training here together and we're holding each other accountable. Good, 2, 1. I feel like I'm talking so much, I'm not even feeling the moves. We break, we go lunge, and it's on our left side. So we're loading that left leg for the full set. I'm gonna make the most of every 7 seconds that's left till we pick up those weights again. We're on 3, 2, just the left leg. Tap back. We had quite a tough one in last week. We had our overhead split. Whew, spicy. That will be coming back next week. I bet you all can't wait. A lot of kind of core stability as well as that leg movement. Any sort of split squat is savage, to be honest. They're probably one of the toughest moves for me personally, you know, single side, the rear foot elevated split. Whew. Coming, it will be incoming very soon. You've got 7 seconds. Drive through that front heel. Big push back, 3, 2, 1. We break. Have that shakeout. We've got one more set of Romanians, one more set of the glute bridge, and one more set of lateral raise. Yay, who else have we got in the house? Catherine, Matt, how are we doing? Good. 5 seconds, we are back on. 3, 2, 1. Tuck it under, we slide. Really important, we work the back of our body, not just the front. Lovely. Again, when you're sat down at your desk all day, the hamstrings are actually fully engaged. They're getting tighter, shorter as you're sitting down. And if you're sat down for long periods of the day, you're gonna feel it, they're gonna feel tight. 10 seconds, can we get a couple more reps in? If this is too easy, you can make it a deficit, stand on a plate or something to give you a little bit of height. One more, and we drive. Nice. We breathe, 15. Last round glute bridge, last round lateral, then we all get a well-deserved water break. Are we ready? Alex, Daisy, are we ready for this? Get that last kind of glute band. Big dip down, squeeze. Did anyone sneak off and get a glute band in the break? Diana, that has got your name written all over it. Alex, I know you love a glute band. Rach loves a glute band. I'm sure we all have. Daisy, are we getting that glute band? Think about where we can feel it. Good. Nice. So we've got one more round of the legs. Can we make it through? Last hold. I'm gonna hold it for a couple of seconds and we breathe. Here she is. So, last round on our lateral. We're flowing through that round. That actually went way quicker than I thought. What can I say? Time flies when we are having fun. We are on an 8 seconds lateral for the last time. Matthew, Michael, last leggy bit. Are we ready? I'm sure we are. 2, double weight if you need to. We sink into it. Again, you might look very different to me. You might have your bum on the floor. I'm proudly not super flexible. I try, but I could try harder. There we go. One more. Oh, and push and switch. Good. Nice big stretch out through that inner thigh. 10 seconds. Yes, big drive. Use that power. Power helps us get stronger. 2, 1, and we break. Shake the legs out. You can have a little quaddy stretch, a little hamstringy stretch, whatever stretch you want. We have a sip of water. Lower body's done. Do we like doing all the lower body in one go? I quite like it. We've got a breather, and then we're gonna get ready for our next block. We're starting with our wide press. Floor press, if you've got a bench, again, you can do that bench press. We're not gonna have loads and loads of break because we're laying down for the next one. Same as that last block, 5 moves, 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 20, 3 runs through. I'm gonna demonstrate this first move, then we're gonna hop straight in. So, you've got your double weights, heels planted, chest up, shoulders back. Control down wide. Imagine your head is the point of the arrow. Elbows aren't fully wide. We've got that nice kind of V-shaped bend in the arm. If you've only got 1 kettlebell or 1 dumbbell, do single side and I'll shout out to you when it's halfway through. Is everybody ready? Yes. We are on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Can we get those 8 reps in? 3, 4 seconds down, chest stays up, power up. Feel what muscle you're working. Time, under tension. Keep that chest up, even in the top of your move. Nice. Pumpy. Michael, you're going to be very happy. We've got some bicep curls in today. I know you love a bicep curl. Strong. 8 seconds. Feel the load. Again, as we go through the sets, it should get a little bit tougher. If your weights are a little bit heavier, slow it down, shake it out, do what you got to do, okay? Our next move, we've got single weight. If you've got a heavy kettlebell, you can do an upright row. If not, we're going for a front raise. Again, quite awkward with my power block, but I'm rolling with it. Up to shoulder height, slowly down. We squeeze in, we get that pinch through our chest as well. Whew, this is gonna be tough. Soft bend, slow. If you do have 1 heavy kettlebell and it's too much, do an upright row instead, yeah? Nice control. 5 seconds down is my aim, but can I do it? In my classes, I always laugh with everyone at the faces that come out. The facial expressions do get funny in this one. We get a little bit tight, a little bit tense. Lateral raise, front raise. We always get it. Nice. Who's getting the shoulders already? I am. 5, 4, fight it. 3, 2, 1. We're essentially trying to fight gravity in that move. I'm going to quickly grab my chair. I should have mentioned that earlier. Single arm row next. Chair, surface, whatever you've got. 20 seconds on each arm. Nice flat back. If you haven't got a chair, use a wall, sofa, arm, whatever you want. 3, 2, let's go. Nice flat back. Pull that dumbbell into your pocket. Everyone should have some sort of surface at home. If not, hold on to your leg and do that same pull. In 3, 2, we switch. Any extra pressure in your lower back, stand up, shake it out, get back down. Think about engaging your core. The more the core's fired up in use, the less pressure we have on that back. Nice. 20 seconds each arm. One more. We breathe. Biceps up next. If you've got super heavy weights, you can alternate curl or you can double curl, okay? Haven't done bicep curls in any of my sessions yet. I feel like these always look like massive weights to do the curls with. 3, 2, 1. So palms in, squeeze, control down. If your weights are too much, I want you to go single side. If you've got a heavy weight, elbows tight, single rep. Squeeze into the body. If you've got a band, stand on that band. Curl the arms up. Stagger your stance. Soft bend in your leg. We've got it. Squeeze. Woo. Small muscle group. We get the pump. We go triceps. More chest up next. And it is in this order on purpose. One more. 2, 1. We break. Last move, then you can ignore me in the breaks. Narrow press. Same as our first move, but we're pushing those weights together. If you've got a single weight, you'll keep that weight nice and narrow one side and you'll switch halfway through. 5 seconds. Push really tight into those dumbbells. Feel your triceps. Elbows brush your body. We come tight. Can you feel the difference? Tight. If you're single side, you come tight. Elbow brushes the torso as opposed to being outside here. Slow, load the tricep, punch it up. Powering that way up. Do you want to get better at your push-ups? Think about that explosive power. So good. Woo. And the good news is you get to lay on the floor because the next move, we go back to the top to that Y press. Last rep, 2, 1, shake it out. I'm gonna sit up so I can chat to you guys. Raluca's in the house. Hello, Raluca. If you're rewinding, have a wonderful workout, girl. It's pumpy, you're gonna feel good. And it's Monday, we get it in, well done. We breathe. In 5 seconds, we go back to that Y press. This is where we're gonna feel the load a little bit more. 3, 2, we're in. Shoulders back, chest up, we drive. Control the movement. So good. We breathe. Who's getting that load? Who's feeling the chest? Don't let your chest cave down at the top. So keep your shoulders back. Chest stays up even when we push the weights up. We don't want to go down, 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 push, and relax. Imagine squeezing those shoulder blades together that whole way through. Upper body, you're going to get more of a burn, but heart rate won't be as high as when we did the lower body. Less blood flow, smaller muscle groups. What have we got next? Our front raise. We breathe. Is everybody feeling okay, yeah? Feeling good? 8 seconds, we come back to the top. How? Is it 5 o'clock already? Wow, unbelievable. 3, 2, 1. Soft bend, push. Woo! I want you to fight gravity. We don't want to swing. No. We are squeezing, holding our core tight, fighting that way down. Even if you do one perfect rep and then have a shakeout, I'd rather that than a super bouncy rep. Yeah. Halfway through. I made us do those super heavy laterals last week. That was tough. My shoulders felt that the next day, to be fair. Good. Push, feel the core. One more. 3, 2, 1. We breathe. My chair, your chair, or you can move yourself, comes back out. And we get ready for that single arm row. Nice big pull in. We go 20 seconds on each arm again. In 8 we go. Feel where you're working. Realistically, you're going to be able to row quite a lot heavier than you can bicep curl. I am using the same weights. So for me, to be honest, my row feels quite light. So I'm trying to get the squeeze and the hold at the top. My bicep curl feels quite heavy. If you do have a range of weights at home, switch them up for the bigger muscle groups. 2, and switch. Nice quick transition. Strength training is very different from our conditioning work. Conditioning often, quick, fast, bam. We get it in, we get it done. Strength, we want to feel the load. We want to feel the burn. Last one. We breathe. Bicep curls, coming in next. Then we go to our narrow press, and one more round. We've got a little spicy core finisher. No cardio finisher today. Next week, there is a cardio finisher. Hope that doesn't put anyone off. 3, 2, I have been very organized with my strength programming. So it's already done for next week. I do love how satisfying it feels if you're at home, just to get in that full body. You know, you feel so good after getting all the muscles moving. Yeah. Again, if it's too much, single arm. We don't want that swing and rock through. That way we're not using the right muscle. We're just using our momentum. Single dumbbell if you need to. 10 seconds. Feel the drive. Woo, one more. Shoulders back, control. 3, 2, 1, we break. We come down. Narrow press for that second set. And then we're already into our last round. So it's quite a long working set, but it does feel like it's gone super quick. I was originally thinking of getting all 3 sets on the same muscle group done in one part, which you might see next week, slightly different. Good. I don't want to give away too much. I don't want to put you off. We breathe. Push, push, push the dumbbells together. Yes. Dig the heels into the ground. Feel the drive. Halfway through already. Can you feel that tricep? It is a smaller muscle group than just the chest. Are we still keeping those shoulders back? Good. Nice burn. Couple more repetitions in. Slowly down, feel it. Power in that punch. 3, 2, 1. We shake it out. Have a quick sip of water if you need it. We've got 20 seconds and we hit our last working set already. And then we've got a 3-minute Abby round. Rachel, Daisy, Susanna, Catherine, Mariah, Michael, Matthew, Diana, the whole crew, Raluca, Chris. Are we ready for this? Of course we are. I'm sure you're all shouting at the screens. Are you training with your partner, a friend? Are you motivating them to get through their last repetition? Sometimes, again, when we train alone, we set that kind of 10 rep target. We get to 8, we're like, nah. We want to help each other get a little bit stronger, build better habits, feel fit, healthy, happy, strong, you know. Which bit are you oh my godding at, Diana, is what we want to know. Are you enjoying the floor press? We break. I got really into that. I carried on throughout the break. So no more wide floor press. We come up for that front raise for the last time. Also remember, the option was that upright row. If the front raise is too much, we are on. Let's go. Big push through. Control down. Sometime with working for time rather than reps, although I'm giving you like guidelines for how many repetitions to do, we kind of forget about counting. You know, sometimes counting gets a bit too much. It's Monday, we're like, come on, let me train. I want to be told not what to do, you know? So this way, hopefully we're getting roughly the right repetitions in if you're sticking to controlling all the reps. Good. Last couple. Stay strong. Last set should always feel the toughest. Muscles are overloaded. 2. Woo, we breathe. 3 more working sets here. Chair, bench, maneuver yourself back around. Are you going to slow down the tempo? Are you going to pick up a heavier weight? What are we going to do? In 5. Is your weight too much? Do you need to shake it out? Again, doesn't matter either way. 2, 1. Perfect form. Always over dodgy kind of half swingy reps. Nice big pull. Strong. One more rep. We switch sides. Last time on that other side. I'd always advise you to start on your weaker side. That way you know you can get it in. When you're a little bit more tired, the stronger side is like, yeah, I can do this. Big pull. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Row straight to our biceps. We've got our biceps and our narrow press, and we are done and done. I'm going to quickly remove my chair from the screen. Are you ready for that last time on that bicep curl? We are on in 3, 2, 1. Are your arms like screaming at you like what is going on? Are you going for that single side? Or is it still pretty breezy and you're getting that double in? Work with what works for you. Single, single, one double. Also fine, yes. Make sure you get that full extension of your arm at the bottom. That way we get the full range of our bicep. 15 seconds. Lovely. Last 10. A few more reps. Woo. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. That was tough. We go front of the arms now. We've done biceps, triceps, the whole shebang. We have got it. We are on for that narrow press. Then we're going to take some water all together and we're going to go through 3-minute kind of Abby AMRAP. And then we're finished, done. Again, super quick, well done. Thank you all for joining me. Punch. Push slowly down, punch it up. Feel what we are working, where we're working, and why you booked in to this session. Apart from hanging out with me, why did we book in? Oh, we've got Trina in the house as well. Hello, Trina. If you are doing this on demand, good luck and enjoy. We've had a great session. We're coming up to our last repetition. 2, 1, we punch up. Here she is, yes. So, we breathe. Everyone have a sip of water. Ignore the rest time. We're gonna take about 45 seconds out. We're then gonna get a 3-minute timer on the clock. We're gonna do an AMRAP. 4 Abby core moves, 5 reps of each, as many rounds through as you can. Everyone drink some water. Enforced water breaks. Hydration is very important, as we're all very aware. So, we've got, just eyes on me for a moment, 5, all the way down, all the way up, sit up. If you struggle with the regular sit up, add that swing in for a butterfly. Then we're gonna go 5 leg raises. If again, that's too tough, we go 5 single leg raise, 5 toe touches, and then 5 bicycles each side. So we're going full core, upper, lower, obliques, bam, 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 full core, done and dusted. Whole body is gonna be thanking you so much for having a full body great workout. Shall we get that 3 minutes on the timer so we have time to stretch and we do not overrun? 5 sit-ups, 5 leg raise, 5 toe touch, 5 bicycle, as many rounds through as you can. Set yourself that target. I'm just gonna work patiently through, think about time under tension, think about what you're working. We are on last little push in 3, 2, 1. The same as anything strengthy. The control you have, you're fighting the way down, you're using more core. So take your time with it, don't rush through it. Feel every ab on the way down. Feel every muscle. It's an AMRAP, but more as in how many rounds can you get? Not get as many rounds as you can. Work through constantly. 3, 2, I'm gonna go into my leg raise. I find holding the back of my head helps me keep that lower back flat. We want our lower back pinned down to the floor. That way we're using the core as opposed to our lower back. After that, legs go up in the air. We crunch and reach for our toes. Squeeze and breathe. 10 bicycles. Obliques, 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 obliques. And then I'm back to the top. I can already feel the second round more. I like it. I like the ab burn. It feels good. It's also important to know that when we do all our big strength workouts, big lifts, you're using your core. I want you to really get into the habit of bracing your core, feeling where you're working, you're gonna get stronger, have that safer positioning. If you want to, we go single leg raise here. If you do single, 5 on each side. 90 seconds to get a little abby burn. And then we stretch. Woo! Can we tap the toes? Bicycles to finish. And we are on our last 75 seconds. Breathe. If you are doing this workout on demand, let us know how you get on. I hope you're enjoying it. Hopefully as we go through those strength sessions, you're learning what weights you're lifting, or maybe you're thinking, I lifted this weight in week 1. Now it feels easier, which hopefully means you're getting a little bit stronger. You can do a few more repetitions, slow the repetitions down. Order some bigger weights, you know? It feels good. Get in what we can. Last 35 seconds. Can we feel the core? Strong. Tap the toes. Last 20. Oh, I can feel the burn. Feel the crunch. Can we get 1, 2 more reps in? We've got 7 seconds. 1 more from everybody, whatever you're on. 2, 1, and whoo. We slowly lay back down. Reach your arms over the head. And just breathe. Take a deep breath in. Relax. However long you breathe in for, just take a little bit longer to release it. Sink yourself into the ground. It's been a good session, if I do say so myself. Thank you so much, Daisy. There is the feedback form in the class. Please give us feedback, whether you like it, anything you want more of, anything you want less of, let us know. I'm just going to lift our right leg up. But as always, the sessions are amazing because you guys join in. So thanks so much for training with me. Good. And we just rotate that ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. 2, 1. Carefully we switch. At the end of the session, it's always more of a cool down than a stretch. If you have got time to stay on your mat, stretch. Have a little look on Motus. Check out some of the yoga stretch sessions. Thanks, Alex. Nice to see you through the screen. Imagine you, should I say. I can't see any of you, by the way. Good. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up onto our bums. Right leg goes over the left leg. Left hand comes over the right knee. Right hand goes behind. That always sounds way more complicated than it is. Good, I hope you feel good. I always feel good after a workout. Like I said, not every session's gonna be, wow, my best session ever, but it's nice to stay consistent, keep moving. 3, 2, and we switch. Opposite side goes over. Nice big pull through. If you wanna ping me, ask any questions, feel free. Thanks JDJ, Mariah, crew for joining. And then we go 1 deep breath in. As we exhale, we fold it over. Get that nice stretch out through the upper back, through the hamstrings. Good. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, however you feel comfortable. I want you to take a look over the right shoulder, over the left shoulder, and go 1 really big circle one way. I feel like I can't do it well with my mic on, so your circles will probably look a little bit nicer than mine. 1 the other way. We turn the palms around, flip them around, spin them around, and you know what's coming. The most important part of the session, please give yourselves a Round of applause. We made it through another Monday. If you're doing this on demand, you made it through another Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever day you've trained on. Congratulations. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me. Cecile, yes, hello. I didn't see everyone in there, so I'm sorry if I missed your name. So amazing session as always. Enjoy the rest of your days. Drink water, refuel. You all know the drill.
Hey team, I'm Coach Luke. I'm a powerlifting coach here at Google and a strength and conditioning specialist. And today I want to give you a tip to improve your deadlift. This is a common mistake I see all the time, and it's rounding of our back when we come off the floor. It can be dangerous and it can also take away from your performance. So today I've got Julie. She's my guest and she's going to help me demonstrate a good technique. We'll go over this common mistake and then we'll kind of dial it in and give some useful cues that can help get you out of it. So Julie, if you want to show us 3 or 4 good reps first to start. We notice here she's hinging back through the hips. She's loading her hamstrings. Her lower back stays very flat as she does this. Last one, you can rest for a moment. Julie's a beast, so she could probably do 50 of those, but we don't have all day, so we're gonna keep this short. Next one I wanna show is now a common mistake that you and I both see, and that's rounding of the back. And go easy, this is a fair amount of weight to be demonstrating this with, so be careful with this. But notice as she comes off the floor, her lower back tucks and rounds before her hips come through. That common mistake is something, again, that can be dangerous and can also take away from your performance. How do we fix that? To fix that, I'm gonna have Julie focus on getting a full breath of air in the bottom of her rep. So she sets up in the bottom position. She's gonna take a big inhale, fill her belly up, pressurize, exhale at the top of the rep. Okay, let's see if you like that. You can reset, big breath of air, exhale at the top. So now she's kind of holding her breath